Well, hello everyone. We are back with the Sunday Scratch Day. Yes. We were supposed to do some Monopoly tickets, $20 Monopoly tickets, but here lately there's been a cooling of tickets, kind of the calm before the storm. Here soon you're going to see a lot of people start posting all their winning tickets again. They're going to be all over the place because we're just a couple of weeks away from having some great new tickets coming out. There's a payday ticket that I'm excited for. And there is a Lotteria ticket. I like Lotteria. It's fun. I don't play it to win. I play it for fun. There's quite a few tickets I play for fun. Lotteria. It's kind of like cash pops or cash something. It looks like little bottle caps that you scratch. That's a lot of fun. Let's see what else is fun. I already said the cash wheel. Oh my god, the cash wheel. I can play it all day long if I could afford to, but gee whiz. For a $3 ticket, that sucker should be $1. Make it $1 ticket, and I'd buy 100 of them a day. I sure will. I'll tell you the reason why I like it. It's just easy. Ooh, excuse me. It's easy. It's fun. And so, yeah, I'm back to, we decided to go ahead and do these as recordings instead of live at the moment until the channel builds up a little bit more. There's one I take forever, and of course, if I get rambling on too long, I can always go in and cut that stuff out in editing. And not to mention, it's a lot easier to move it from one platform to the next, because if I do something live on Facebook, then it's kind of hard to pull it from Facebook and send it to YouTube. And YouTube is really where I want to grow the channel and get going. So, when you see this on YouTube, please like the video, comment on the video, share the video with your friends, and the first couple of people who do that, I will get y'all one of my scratchers. Now, my scratchers are really pocket knives, but they do have my phone number and how to get a hold of me on it. I have no earthly idea why anybody would want to call me. All I do is scratch tickets all day. I do want to go ahead and get out and let everybody know that I traveled the state looking for that $1 million ticket. I am going to hit $1 million ticket. I've been buying tickets and studying the lottery now for a couple of months. I'm not even, I don't know if I'm at that half-year mark yet or not, but I've already surpassed most of the scratchers that are on YouTube, and as far as winnings. And the reason why I say that is the few that I listen to or watch on a regular basis, I don't think any of them have hit the magnitude that I have. If y'all know my story, you'd understand why I hit, claimers every week. My story is a good and sad story, and I think I'm going to go ahead and put my whole story out there. I was thinking earlier today about doing that, letting everybody know, and getting a lot of stress and burden off my back. I was adopted when I was younger. I was 11 months old when I got adopted, and the brothers and sisters that I had, the adopted brothers and sisters, well, to them, I was just mom's little project or something, you know? Mom's kid that she babysits or whatever, you know? But no, I'm her son, and to her, I'm her son. But to them, they don't even want me to be related to them, and they've made that apparently clear. But beside the point, when I was 18, they threw me out of the house against my mother's will, and I had nowhere to go. They changed the locks and all that. And I remember my mother was crying. She was so mad at them for doing that. She didn't want them to do that, but they made her. And anyway, I had nowhere to go. And they stood guard over her to make sure that she wouldn't let me back in that house. And Marquette, which is like my brother from another mother, told me that I can come in and live with him and his mother. Or actually, it was his mother that told me that. Not him. I didn't know him that well. I was talking to his mother because I knew her nephew, Michael Jackson was his name. Michael Jackson. Yes. Michael Jackson was his name. And, yeah, he got me a place to stay, and, you know, they taught me a lot about, you know, being on my own. And being on my own with nothing at that. You know, still to this day, you can drop me off in the middle of some ghetto somewhere with hardly anything, and I can survive it. Because I'm a survivor. But, anyway, I think that story needs to come out. Marquette had nowhere to go. He calls me up last year, July. Man, I've got cancer. I'm getting evicted. I have nowhere to go. I was like, dude, I got you. Come on down, man. Come on down to Florida from Michigan. And sure enough, he did. And, of course, you know, then there's the wife. I love my wife. She's great. She's perfect in every aspect. But nobody's perfect, right? God didn't make anybody perfect. But anyway, her thing is, we have young girls, and you haven't seen this guy in years. Which is true. I hadn't seen him since I was 22. I'm like in my 40s, you know? It's been 20-something years. But I knew Marquette. And Marquette is just... He was a sweetie pie, pushover, you know, just easygoing, mellow person, like the most mellow person you'd ever know. And he was awesome. And so I had no worry about that. But that's a mother's right to worry. And she was right for worrying. And she didn't know Marquette like I did. She didn't know that the girls were going to bully him. Yeah, but yeah, he came down, and of course we thought he'd only be with us a couple of weeks before he got his own place. Needless to say, his cancer was a lot further advanced than what we thought, and he didn't last very long once he got here. And yeah, he passed away September 26th. On September 24th, he tells me that he had this vision that me and him, we walked into the store across the street from the hospital, because we'd been in the hospital about a month now. Or he had, you know, and I've been staying with him the whole time. And anyway, he had a vision that we won the lottery. Then we bought this yellow Lamborghini and went down to Miami. everything. Well, I never saw a yellow Lamborghini yet. 2 weeks after he passed away, I was like, well, let me see about his vision. Let me test his vision. I buy a lottery ticket. I won $100. Very interesting. $100. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't have that $100 before that, but you know what? I won $100. Matter of fact, the ticket was $30, so yeah, really wants, what is that? $30? Oh. So, anyway, the market, not enough for a yellow Lamborghini, man. Not enough for a yellow Lamborghini. So, anyway, the next day, I'm picking him up. And, no, not picking him up, but the next day, I went in and I picked up another ticket. And that one was $500. I don't have one with me right now. But I've got a floater 100 times the X. It was a 100. It was a 300 times the X, right? This here's the 100 times the X, right? And the little bonuses up at the top. Well, yeah, it was the same way with the 300 times the X. It had the little bonuses up at the top like that. And the first one that I got was for $100. It had just one bonus spot. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. Anyway, at night, I told Marquette when I was saying my prayers goodnight, I left a message for him to say, hey, you know, still no yellow Lamborghini. Not yet. So, the next day, go back in there, cough up some more money. Guy hands me another ticket. $1,000, right? So it was the first day was 100, second day was 500, third day was $1,000. Still no yellow Lamborghini. So, I was busy the day after that. I don't know what I was doing. I can't remember. I just didn't make it to the store to buy any tickets. So it was the day after the next. And then at the store. And I was basically had a slipper. Oh no. I was in the store. And I decided to switch lottery tickets. There's more $1 million prizes on the 500X, which is like the 100X, except pink. You call it pink stink. Oh, they. We here in Florida call it the big pink stink. Oh, matter of fact, I actually have one. Actually, got one right here. It's already been scratched. And it was a winner. It was $100 winner. Y'all probably ask me, well, how do you know that if you didn't reveal the prizes? I know that because the first prize I won gave permission to say it's $100, I should say. And the easiest way to tell is when you start getting into it and you realize that you've got 5 or 6 spots, or however many I had. I think there's 5 spots, 5 winning numbers. It's a good bet. It's one of two things. It's either 5 spots of 100 for $500, or it was 5 spots of 20 for $100. I was really hoping for the $100. I mean the 500, but it was $100 today. That one was 500 smackaroos right there. That was a nice win. Now, you want to know how I know that this was $500? It's real easy to tell. We got a 5X. Normally when you get these tickets with a 5X, you get it with 5X 10. But as you can see, we also had a 10X or 100X and a 20X. And that's how I knew it was a $500 ticket. Well, they were shady. Couldn't it be more than $500? Yes, it could be. But the answer is could be, because they didn't write the formula for that. I've put so much time and effort into the lottery. I know the prize breakdowns and the payouts for all the tickets. And there's just not a combination other than $500 for what we can see in that ticket. But it is good. It is good. It is good. Because I love it when we hit $500 on winning tickets. Now, y'all probably seen this. I have posted this one in a picture before. I keep a lot of my old tickets. It's just something nice to know that, hey, I got a $500 ticket in my pocket as you're walking around the store. You got that smile on the inside of your face, and everybody's looking at you and being, what are you smiling at? And you're just looking back at them. Acknowledge that they looked at you. And smile right back at them. Well, yeah, you get a few assholes to be like, what the fuck are you staring at, man? I don't know, am I allowed to cuss on YouTube? I hope so, because I didn't mean to. That's just how my language is. Well, guys, girls, women, ladies, he, him, whatever those pronouns are. Let's get this show going. We've already spent 20 minutes and not even opened the pack here. We are doing a lovely $500 Madness ticket. We got the whole book, 60 tickets, $10 a ticket, $600 for the book. This is kind of what we're looking for here. This is a one that I hit 500 on not too long ago. See there, the 5x times 100. It tends to be a very popular thing. It's the largest prize you can win on this ticket is $500. Well, Shady, why would you go for something that can only win $500? Well, I tell you something else, man. Sometimes these other prizes that are $10,000, $20,000, $1 million, you know, well, let's just put it this way. There's what? 37 prizes of $1 million on the blue wave or the blue ticket, big blue, whatever you want to call it. I know some people call it the blue wave and others call it big blue, right? So, how much is it going to cost in gas or whatever to... Jeez, look at me. I'm losing my mind again today. Didn't I lose it yesterday? I did, didn't I? Yeah, I still got to do the other half of the battle. I just wanted to do this. No, what I was trying to say is like, you know, trying to win $1 million. And they've only got 30 prizes of $1 million. The way I do it, I'm driving around trying to find a lottery store that has one of those 30 tickets in it. And that's a lot of stores to drive to, and that's a lot of gas to burn. So, sometimes when things are a little bit slow it down and do something a little bit more reasonable. We're targeting $500. Some of these books don't even have a $500 winner in it. I actually say 1/3 of them don't. So there's a 33% chance right off the bat that there's not a $500 ticket in this thing. Yep, I feel good. Take some big deep breaths in, big deep breaths out. Woosa. All right, let's warm up a little bit. All right, so like I said, first couple of people, I'm not going to say how many. All right. First 3 people to like, comment, follow, and share my post. I said 5, right? The first 5 people to do all of that will get a Shady special scratcher. Cha-ching! Actually has my trucking company's name on it and phone number, but hey, you know what? This has been a very, very good pocket knife. I have gone through 3 of these suckers scratching tickets. Yeah. The holidays are winding down. I got a lot of personal things going on in my life, so it's this scratching tickets to me is a lot more than gambling. It is gambling, so anybody who does do this, just please don't spend anything that you can't afford to lose. You know, I overdo it some days, and it's kind of hurtful when I overdo it because of a couple of reasons. One is it takes away from another day in the week Like, it'll take a whole day out of the week of something that I can't scratch. You know? And that's sad. But I can kind of keep it moving. So, we're going to keep it moving and move on to the next episode. So, I'm going to see y'all in just a couple of minutes. I'm going to take a quick break, get me a refreshing drink, and when I come back, we're going to scratch away. Dun 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 dun.